What is poppin'? What is good, everyone? This is your older brother Brumal, and we are back with more Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. But before we get started with that, I want to take some minutes to go over some stuff with you real quick. And if you have, if you haven't already, pause this video, go spend some time with God. We always put God first on this channel, so go spend a little bit of time praying with him, or praying to him, chatting with him. Read your Bible, do something. But I want to share with you guys something that I was reading earlier today in Genesis 22, and it is a story when God had told Abraham that he wanted him to sacrifice his son Isaac to him, and Abraham was getting ready to do it, and right before he was about to do it, he was stopped, and then there was a goat that was provided for him to sacrifice. Now, I know a lot of non-believers will probably shake their heads at this. It's just like, oh, why would you even want to serve a God that tells you like to murder his own child? That's not the case at all. It was more of a test for the most part. God wasn't going to let him do that. He wasn't going to let him do that. Like sacrificing your child, that's barbaric. But I wanted to actually read this little part in my study Bible that talks about it. So we go from Genesis 22, 1 through 14. Because like in the actual text it says God did tempt Abraham. No, that's not true. The better word should have been what is it? Tempt should have been proved or tested at the very least. That's what it should have said. God does not tempt anyone with evil. You can read about that in James 1:13. But in certain instances, he does test, try, or prove us. Which you can read that particular part in James 1 verse 2, or in Peter 1 6 through 7. Therefore, we must assume that the command to sacrifice Isaac was not evil. God knew what he would do in the end, and had no intention to permit the murder of Isaac. The reason God prohibited the Israelites from following the example of the Gentiles who offered their own children as sacrifices to their gods, Deuteronomy 12:31. Was that such monstrous deeds were in contradiction to the character of the true God? Abraham's faith was just being tried. So yeah, in all, honestly, when I got from this story, just trust God. You got to trust God, and you got to know God to trust God, right? And the only way to actually know God is picking up your Bible and reading it, guys. That's all. That's all I can really say. I just thought that was, I don't know. I just thought that was interesting, because I know a lot of people will try to like pick and choose stuff out of the Bible to find reasons not to follow God. Like they'll say, like they will do all sorts of mental gymnastics to paint God as some evil being or whatever, when that's just the opposite. That's just the opposite. So let's go ahead and get into this story, or get back into this story. How have you guys been? I've been doing okay. It's like we didn't ask if you were doing okay. Yeah, I know. I did level up everyone. I was getting everyone's CP back up to 100%, and I was like, you know what? I'm about halfway there from leveling 6 to level 7. So let me go ahead and level up. But first, I believe we have to go here and turn in our requests for right now. So let's go ahead and report to HQ. All right, thank you, baby girl. So we should get an item and some money, I think. I actually have no idea what I'm doing. Yep, bravery badge. All right, yep, we're on track. All right, thank you, baby girl. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and I'm doing this right now because this should give me, yep, +5 on strength. Strength is at 62. All right, because I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that for what's coming up next. And we need to go to the store because I need to buy I think I need to buy a few battle scopes. I think. Are you the regular person? Oh no. Who's the regular person? Oh, yeah. This is the regular person. That was the ornament store. I'm stupid. I need to find some potions. Oops, I didn't want to talk to you. I just need that, yeah. I need to buy... Am I out of tier bombs, really? Okay, we're good on battle scopes. I didn't realize that we were low on tier bombs. Okay, 4,400. Okay, we should be good. I get out of here. All right, now let's go to where I need to go, which I believe is in this district over here. Huh, look over there. Yeah, check it out. Looks like things are about to get heated. Hey, you blue... you blue chumps. Keep acting all smug and you're gonna get put right back where you belong. In the dirt. Yeah, okay. They are cursing a lot. Anyways. Pretty ballsy of you to put your underhanded crap on us. This is precisely why you Neanderthals are so annoying. We don't need to rely on underhanded tactics to take care of the hoodlums like you. And besides, we were the ones who sent... what? You were the ones who sent one of our men to the hospital. He's like, what's the saying? An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth? You better prepare yourselves because we're not going to pass judgment on you. Fine by us, you blue... oh my goodness. Alrighty. Now, I don't know if his name is Wald or Vald, but I think it's Vald. That's what I think anyways, but I could be wrong. Anyways. But I'm gonna say Wald for right now anyway. Wald doesn't need to be here for us to kick your butts. You took the words right out of my mouth. Wazi's presence is unnecessary for us to take out trash like you. Prepare for the crusade. Everyone, it's time to eliminate the Saber Viper scum. Hold it. The heck? Never seen any of you before. Alright, cease your fighting immediately. Your thoughtless actions are causing the disturbance of all the residents living here. Huh? That boy said, huh? He said, huh? I don't know why that was funny. Anyways, what do you think you are? Coming out of nowhere and bossing us around. Huh. I guess we don't have to look for a bunch of randos like them. How do we proceed? Oh, right. Hold on. So here's the options. We got to do DP, or to give us detective points. If we pick the wrong one, then we don't get it. Stop them without revealing your identity. No. That'll get us no BP. If we pick reveal your detective notebook. We're with the CPD. We received a request from the residents of this area to intervene. You're police officers? Ain't no way in heck. There's no way a police will respond to a request like that. They never come here. If you're gonna lie, at least come up with a better one than that. We're being serious. Regardless, that doesn't change the fact that you're disturbing the other residents. If you're so intent on handing out butt kickings, then why not take it outside the city? I'm sure you guys can use the exercise. You got guts, I'll give you that. Thinking you could just waltz into the downtown district and just run your mouth like that? We have our own code that we follow here. If you keep pushing your luck, it'll get you all a trip to an early grave. Oh, they really want to throw hands. Well, we ain't getting through these punks at all. Are there no other conclusions to the situation? I suppose that we have no other choice. Yeah, what do we have here? I didn't notice how cute those two chicks were. Yo, bro, one of them is a child. You need to chill. Trying to act all cool and impress them. It's like, why don't you babes ditch these losers and come hang out with some real men? Really are, yeah, you really are a bunch of Neanderthals. This isn't the time to be hitting on women. Hey, how about we get rid of these pests first? Then we can continue our fight afterwards. Are you okay with that, you red worms? Fine by us. Take them down, boys. So y'all want the smoke. Okay, so we're going to start things off real quick. Let me see. Because I don't know. Iron pipe, nail bat, knife, slingshot. Okay, so I'm not really sure how this is going to go. Because I don't... Let's use a battle scope and see on this person. So I'm just curious to see if I got a battle scope everybody. Yep, looks like I got a battle scope everybody, which I don't really want to do. So, give me a second. I'm gonna have Tio do her thing. Ow. That hurt my soul. He's down. Yeah, these guys are chumps. Easy boss fight. Don't make fun of us. Ah, my soul. Alright, everyone's been analyzed. We are good. Alright. Dunzo. Not gonna lie, that was light work. That was light work. I thought that was gonna be tougher. The only thing that made that a little bit I wouldn't necessarily say tough is that I had to scan everybody. So that'll definitely put a damper on you. Dang, these guys are no amateurs. Yeah, that's right. We're level 7. Those two bums. Oh my goodness. It's like I thought they were just arm candy. Once again, one of them is a child. I gotta say this. Good on now. Okay, usually when it comes to like American translations, stuff gets translated differently. So I will say I do have to give it to the I have to give it to the West for actually keeping that in, because you guys know good well that America would have censored that particular part, especially with a man calling a woman that. They would have definitely censored that, because you know American censorship has been going crazy lately when it comes to translations, at the very least. So, and seeing how this just got its its actual official American translation, I think 3 years ago. You know what? I'm gonna say kudos to them for actually keeping that. So yeah, good on them. I don't agree with it. Like, I don't agree with the saying of the guy, what he just said to her, but I am a fan. I am an advocate of not censoring stuff. So, freedom of speech and whatnot. That has nothing to do with the translation. Nothing to do. But you guys get what I mean. Anyways. Yeah, what's with their staff? That thing nearly fried me. It's like, fried you? I only use ice attacks. Anyways, what the heck? Stop screwing with us. You guys are really bracers, aren't you? I told you already. We're police officers. People really have lost trust in the police, huh? Fine. Have it your way. We're done playing nice this time. You're all dead. Let's do this, men. We must show them the true power of the Testament, even if they are bracers. What in the absolute heck are you guys think you're doing? I think that you've all done quite enough. See, he says Vald, so I guess we're going to say Vald, because he did not say Wald. Now, it looks like he said Vazi, too. So, okay, I'm going to call them Vald and Vazi from now on. Huh? These guys must be... Looks like our head... Yeah, it looks like our head honchos have entered the battlefield. That boy got a bald head. You guys been having fun while I was napping? So, anyone gonna explain what the heck is going on here? Huh? How do we put this? We were trying to teach them blue bums a lesson. Then these four chumps came out of nowhere and interrupted our fight. You moron. Didn't I tell you to use that stupid head of yours before you start to talk trash? Are you idiots trying to piss me off? I'm sorry. Piss all over my reputation by taking up fights in public? Is that it? No, sir. Not at all. We never do anything to piss off your reputation. And what do you all have to say for yourselves? Should I take this to mean that you are not capable of following my orders? Oh, wait, hold on, Vazi. They started taunting us, and that's why we... Enough of your excuses. Bro, he ain't got no face. He ain't got no face. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, that bald head is... He's like... That man ain't got no neck. It's just all head. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all here looking like Vin Diesel's Riddick. Okay, I'm done. Anyways. As members of the Brotherhood, you should know better than this. I understand. We'll reflect on our actions. It's fine, as long as you guys understand. You guys are the same as Etcher. A bunch of freaking weirdos. Making your men dress up in those creepy threads? You think you're a cult leader or something? I didn't force anyone to wear these garments. And how about you? Taking your anger out on your subordinates. Is that any way for an eater to act? A leader? Oh, what's with these two? I can't gauge the relationship. Anyways, we've got more important matters to deal with. You four. Is it true that you're really police officers? If so, you sure do look the part. From the look of it, they ain't half bad at fighting though. Especially the redhead. Dude's built like an ox. Well, thanks, buddy. Can't say I hold a candle to you, though. As for the two ladies with you, there's no way you can convince me that they're police officers. Gotta admit, They're good-looking gals, though. Once again, Tio is a child! Well, teenager, I guess. Still a child. Flattering. It's true, though. We are from the CPD. We're new recruits. We're with the SSS, the division that's just been established. Bro, who is blowing up my phone? Oh, you're the ones who appeared in today's issue of the Crossbell Times, then. Hmm? Leave it to the Crossbell Times to be on top of things. Huh. These guys pull off something big? Yeah. Apparently they were a pathetic opening act to one of the guild's dramatic rescues. Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose your so-called contributions did help, if only slightly. Don't make that face. I'll stop teasing you poor guys. My name's Vazi. Vazi Hemisphere. This boy's last name is Hemisphere. That's crazy. Anyways, I suppose you can call me the leader of the Testaments. Why the uncertainty? Well, you fit the image of a leader far more than I do. That shiny bald head of yours is the perfect thing to rally troops around. I hate it. Large bald man. Enough screwing around. The name's Vald Wales. Leader of the Saber Vipers. Alright, so you're Vazi and Wald then. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Lloyd Bannings of the CPD, Special Support Section. I imagine that you don't intend on escalating the conflict any further. Is it fine if I leave the rest of you two? What's so funny? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking how wonderful and naive you are. You think we plan on de-escalating the situation? What kind of idiot train of thought is that? Hmm? The only reason that we stopped them is because we haven't finished our preparations. We plan on having an ultimate showdown once we're ready. And when we finally go at it, you can bet it ain't gonna be child's play that you just saw. Which one of us is gonna be left standing? We ain't stopping until until one side's stepping on. Oh my gosh! Until one side's nothing but corpses. Golly. What? You're kidding me, right? You guys really trying to kill each other? Don't know why you're acting all surprised. No, it's pretty obvious which one of us will get their butts handed to them right now. Keep on running your mouth while you still can. At any rate, this is none of your business. A bunch of government dogs, heck, a bunch of rookies like yourself should stay out of this. Time to roll out, boys. Yeah. Let's get going too. Yes, sir. Alright then. Well, they're quite the handful. I get the feeling that they were completely serious about everything they just said too. Yeah, based on what we saw, this place will be a war zone in the next few days. Things are gonna get real bloody, I can tell. We have technically completed the mission assigned to us by the chief. This problem is beyond the scope of our mission, correct? I disagree. As things stand, I don't think we can truly call our mission completely just yet. If we just walk off now, then the police will never regain the citizens' trust. A convincing argument. Well, you're right, Lloyd. Now that we've gotten involved, we need to find some way to stop them from fighting. Bit of a tall order, ain't it? They don't strike me as the type to start playing nice. Just because someone told them to. Yeah, you're not wrong. Alrighty. My phone's going off here. So the next thing that we need to do is, what's the next one? The next one, handle it ourselves. That will give us BP. That'll give us +2 BP. I doubt that we'll receive any support if we just sent in a request to headquarters. It seems like the best course of action is to take care of this ourselves. Oh, shouldn't we at least report it in to see what headquarters has to say? They might offer to increase patrols in the area. I doubt it. Think about it. Those guys were causing a scene in broad daylight. They knew the police wouldn't show up to stop them. I think headquarters has intentionally abandoned the downtown district. Oh. According to the database, the patrols in this district have been drastically decreased as of late. It seems the purpose was budget related. Well, looks like we were right. But doesn't that mean that we're kind of screwed? Why not just confront each group head on, beat their tails, and make sure that they don't step out of line? I'm gonna pretend that I didn't hear that. Hey, sometimes you gotta put belt to cheek, that's all I'm saying. Hold on a second. What if that grate that Randy is standing underneath just gave way? That'd be crazy, right? Anyways. Why do they even want to wipe each other out in the first place? I'm not actually sure either. Ain't it obvious? They're a bunch of heated hooligans trying to take control of some territory. Hooligans is another word for calling, ooh. I know what you wanted to say, Randy. Nah. If I was Randy, I wouldn't have used hooligans. I would have said something else. But I'm black, so of course I would have said it. I'm sorry. Degenerate Brumal back in the day would have said that. I'm a changed man now. Anyways, I don't think that's the case. If it were that simple, they wouldn't need to completely wipe each other out. It'd make more sense if they were competing over a vested interest. But they're just a simple gang of delinquents. What did Schmidt from New Girl call them? Youths. There are youths in the area. Anyways. So why is it necessary for them to go to such lengths? I'm impressed by your deduction. Likewise. Dang, man. What's wrong? Did I say something strange? Not at all. I was just thinking that you truly earned those detective qualifications of yours. Yeah, you ain't half bad, man. Now that I think about it, it didn't seem like the leaders hated each other's guts at all. There is a strong possibility that some underlying reason is driving out the conflict. One known only to them, and serious enough to warrant the two groups trying to wipe each other out. Yeah, that was my thought process. Well, there's only one thing left to do, right? You know it. Shall we pay the Saber Vipers and Testaments a visit? Who should we speak to first? Alright, so yeah, now we got to go talk to those guys. Alrighty, quick edit for y'all right there. Yeah, it's the next day. I was gonna do it. I was gonna play this game again last night. However, I was talking to one of my homies, and we ended up playing Subnautica 2. I saw him online. I was like, "Hey, what you doing online, bro?" So we got to playing that, and I was supposed to record last night, but I guess we're doing it today. It is June 1st, everyone. Happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I believe that's what it is. Or I think it's just Mental Awareness Month in general. Anyways, a billiards table. Huh. Must be one of those billiard clubs. Seems like a pretty nice place. Trinity. This facility seems to possess a legitimate business permit. So this is the Testament's hangout. What do you want? Oh, wait, you're... those police dogs. Hello there. Sorry to intrude. The sign said that you were open, so I figured that we'd come by for a friendly chat. Do you really think you can just waltz in here like this? What do you want with us? You better have a good reason to be being here. You guys do realize we mollywopped you, right? If you come here to fight, we'll continue where we left off and settle things once and for all. Stop. Abbas? Why are we why are you stopping us? Do not forget, this place is our sanctuary. Cease your petty arguments. What are your orders, Wazi? Vazi. I gotta remember. It's pronounced with a V. Let's see. I don't see no harm in letting them stay. Understood. Thanks. What's the matter with these people? They look as if they're about to hold some kind of ceremony. Okay, I definitely could hit the turbo right there. It took a little too long. Well, why are you here? Didn't I tell you guys already? I don't have anything to say to a bunch of dogs. Just because you don't have anything to say doesn't mean the opposite holds true. We appreciate if you could cooperate with us in an investigation. An investigation? Let me just say this up front. I don't intend to put our fight with the Vipers on the hold. The residents may be bothered by our little scuffles, but they'll just have to deal with it until it's all over. Yeah, don't worry. We're not here to stop your dispute with the Vipers. You guys can kill yourselves for all I care. I'm kidding, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. We came here to find the reason behind it. Why are you both trying to wipe each other out? Oh. That's... Silence. Let Vazi handle this. Sorry. Considering your reactions, there's more to the story than meets the eye. Care to share the details with us? Even if I bother explaining the details to you, what could you possibly hope to accomplish? If you were bracers, that'd be one thing. But what are the police going to do? Are you guys really planning on helping out a bunch of ruffians like us? I'll admit that the police have been awfully negligent. I hope I pronounced that word correctly. When it comes to the downtown district. And you're not wrong. Knowing the details doesn't necessarily mean that we'd be able to help you out. After all, we're not bracers. We don't prioritize the safety of civilians like they do. Whoa there, pal. Wait a minute, Lloyd. What's the point of us talking then? Do you honestly think I'd graciously provide you information with nothing in return? Has no one taught you the concept of give and take? That's where you're wrong. I do have something to give in return. Oh, do tell. A detective's job is to shine light on the secrets that lie deep in the shadows of society. At least, that's what I thought growing up. If your heart holds even the slightest bit of darkness, if your heart even holds the slightest bit of that darkness known as doubt, then we can help relieve you of that shadow looming over you. We'll uncover the truth no matter what. That is what I want to give in return. Impressive. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It's not every day that you get to hear an overly dramatic speech of that caliber. You're Lloyd, right? I like you. It's been a while since I've had such a good laugh. I wasn't saying that to get a laugh. Anyways, what's your answer? Will you share with us the reason for wanting to wipe out the Saber Vipers? Alright, fine. I'd be rude to deny you after such a rousing speech. Abbas, if you would please. Understood. I have yet to introduce myself. My name is Abbas. I'm a member of the Testaments. Oh, pleased to meet you? He's huge. Is he a bodybuilder or something? The incident responsible for the dispute occurred 5 nights ago. One of our members was ambushed by the Vipers in a nearby alleyway. Ambushed? Would you say that wasn't... Well, would you say that it wasn't just a normal, everyday fight? It wasn't a fight at all. He took a heavy blow to the back of the head and was beaten by a group of guys. Well after he lost consciousness. It was a massacre. They beat him so bad that he was sent to the hospital. Dang. No mercy at all, eh? So, how's the victim doing now? Based on what we've heard from the hospital, he hasn't regained consciousness yet. They finished treating his wounds, but the blow to his head was more serious than it first appeared. We're currently waiting for further updates on his condition. I see. Is it safe to assume that you didn't report the attack to the police? Why would we? I can't imagine they'd offer any assistance. Regardless, the culprits are clear. Involving the police would only interfere with our plans to deal with the situation ourselves. I see. Hold on. If the victim has yet to regain consciousness, how can you claim with certainty that the Saber Vipers were the culprits? She has a point. Hey, yeah, she's right. Is this only based on circumstantial evidence? Despite what you may think, we're not so simple-minded. We're known for being a fair bit sharper than our meathead counterparts. Though I suppose you may find that hard to believe. We've got good reason to be sure that the Vipers are the culprits. I'm sure you can deduce what that reason is, Mr. Detective. Well, alrighty, so our next chance to get more BP is the wounds on the victim. This will give us 2 BP if we get this one. I think I know. You were able to discern their identities by the type of wound inflicted, right? Right you are, my friend. While most of the injuries were bumps and bruises, there were also a few lacerations. It was as though they used something both sharp and blunt for their assault. Bumps and bruises with lacerations from something both sharp and blunt. Oh. Ah, gotcha. You figure that it was done by a nail bat, like the ones that we saw them using earlier. I see. The wounds inflicted on him could certainly serve as decisive pieces of evidence. Alright, I think I got a good grasp on what happened now. Thank you for the information. It was helpful. Sure, no problem. Is that all that you wanted, though? And here I was thinking that you've come in here to beg us to stop our plans for revenge. I've absolutely love for you guys to refrain from carrying on your plans against the Vipers. But I still don't have enough information to come to a conclusion yet. We need to pay the Saber Vipers a visit and hear their side of the story first. If we're able to figure out anything new, we'll let you know. Well, alright then. Looks like you're dead set on carrying out this little investigation of yours, Mr. Detective. I'll be waiting with bated breath to see what you turn up. And don't forget, if your investigation fails, we'll turn this district into a bloodbath. Understood. I'll be sure to bring back the information. That won't leave you disappointed. Alright, let's talk to these guys. You may not know this about us, but we don't really act alone. We stand together. But that day, Hazel was going home for the first time in a while. When we found Hazel, he was already collapsed on the ground, covered in cuts and bruises. This was definitely the work of a nail bat that those brutes are fond of, dang it. I see. Thanks for taking the time to give us this information. I only talked to you because Vazi asked me to. Don't get so full of yourselves, you incompetent cops. You better listen well. Trinity is Vazi's holy ground. You pay the price if you do anything to get in his way. Sure, whatever. Hazel's the one that got ambushed. We're gonna take revenge for our comrade. Vazi forbade us from acting without permission, though. Alright, let's talk to old boy. We're waiting for the hospital to notify us of Hazel's condition. We should leave immediately if you finish saying your piece. Or you should leave immediately. Lloyd, right? You're a pretty interesting guy. Feel free to drop by and feed some interesting information every once in a while. I can be patient, as long as it's juicy enough. Terrible. Alright, now we need to go make a visit to the Saber Vipers, I believe. Alrighty. I believe he's over here. Yep. Oh, you're those cops. Oh, those clothes. Is that supposed to be the Saber Vipers' home base? This is a music venue known as Ignis. I believe it was originally a warehouse, but has since been remodeled. They do not pay taxes, so I'm unaware of the specifics. Oh, don't just ignore me. I may be a rookie, but I'm a proud member of the Vipers all the same. Oh, sorry about that. We were hoping to have a discussion with your boss. Alright, do you think you can let us in? What? You want to see Vald? There's no way he'd give a bunch of police dogs like you the time of day. But no means no. Get the heck out of here. Well, this isn't what I imagined. This is going. Gotta admit, for a delinquent, he's a cute, bright-eyed kid. Hello there. Can I ask what your name is? Me? I'm Dino. What's it to you? Dino, huh? What a tough-sounding name. So, Dino, it seems like you were put in charge of keeping watch for anyone suspicious, right? That's right. Vald personally assigned this job to me. I can't have any of those Testament jerks breaking in. I definitely wasn't forced into this spot by the other members. That makes sense. It's a very important job. But we aren't members of the Testaments. There shouldn't be any problems for you to let us in, correct? But I saw you fighting with our guys earlier. If I let you in, you say fighting, but it was just a little scuffle. What? Oh, I'm sorry. But a little scuffle like that is the same as saying oh my gosh, why can't I read today? A little scuffle like that is the same as saying hello for you Saber Vipers, right? Besides, your boss didn't seem to mind at all. But if you still aren't willing to trust us, then dang, she pulled out the blicky. What? Oh, wait, what are you doing, Ellie? What's the meaning of this? Here, take it. You can hold on to my pistol while we're inside. This is incredibly precious to me. I hope you'll take good care of it until I return. Fine, I get it already. You don't have to take it that far. I'll go ask Vald if you can enter. You better not sneak in while I'm gone. Yeah, dang, that was a ballsy move. It certainly shocked me. Impressive, Ellie. I don't think we'd be able to pull that negotiation. I don't think I'd be able to pull off a negotiation like that. I'm quite familiar with how these types of situations, so feel free to rely on me. I don't think that approach would have worked on someone like Vald, though. You'd be better off speaking to him in a similar manner as you did with Wazi. Yeah, I know. Thanks. Vald will see you now. You got the okay to come in, but if I catch you trying to pull anything or any funny business, you'll be finished. Thank you. Alright, if you excuse us then. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick, just in case something shenanigans. Said that this was a music studio at one point? So, this is what it's like inside. It's too noisy. Yeah, you're right. They turned it into a music venue. Music venue, not a studio. Okay. Ah, dang. This place is their this place is their hangout? Huh, I'm almost jealous. Ah, I was waiting for you to show up. You sure got some stones if you think you can just walk in here. They must have a death wish or something. Huh. Looks like those blue bums told you most of the details already. What are you here for then? You gonna arrest us? Not at all. We were hoping to ask for your cooperation in our investigation. If you don't mind, why exactly do you want to destroy the testaments? We've heard their side of the story, so we'd like to hear yours now. Huh? Why? You always want to get both sides of the story. Is the testament statement not sufficient enough to explain their feud? No, it's not. The truth can easily change depending on who you talk to and what they claim they saw. The actual truth can only be brought to light once everyone's account has been thoroughly cross-examined and scrutinized. Doing so is one of my duties as a detective. Well, when you put it like that, it makes sense. So essentially, we need to analyze the case from various angles, correct? You're a weirdo, that's for sure. Wouldn't it make things heck of a lot easier if you just assumed that we're the baddies? Why are you saying that, Vald? Listen up, you punk detective. Well, let's say I do have this info. Yeah, look, let's say I do have this info that you're so desperately to get. If I share it with you, what's in it for me? Well, I'm guessing you won't be satisfied with learning the truth. Huh? No, I won't. See, I'm the kind of guy who lives off of wrecking stuff and causing uproars. How about this? I'll give you what you're after if you can sate my bloodlust. Right here, right now. Huh? Are you out of your mind? Let's have ourselves a little brawl. My gang versus yours. Kick our butts, and you'll get all the info you need. Not a bad deal, right? We aren't going to fight you, Vald. Self-defense is one thing, but as a member of the police, we can't participate in meaningless fights. Come on, man. Why are you being such a killjoy? If you're that afraid of getting pummeled, How about you just leave the two ladies here instead? Once again, one of them is literally a teenager. Alright, you're pushing your luck. Are you serious, boss? I don't know about this. It's kind of scummy, yeah? Shut up, morons. What's the big deal? Just leave him with us for a couple of hours while you two go out for a little walk. Do it, and I'll tell you everything. Sound good? Actually, I have a better idea. Me and you, Vault. There shouldn't be any problems if we call it a friendly scrimmage. Anyways, if I win, you tell me everything you want and everything you know about the case. That good enough for you? Wait, Lloyd. Is this really a good idea? Hold on a sec. A reckless idea, I must say. Are you out of your freaking mind? Red over there looks like he'd stand a chance, but you? You're a twig compared to me. Despite how I look, I'm still a detective. And I've still been through plenty of training. So I don't intend to lose to some two-bit street delinquent like you. Didn't you think that there would be another guy stupid enough to challenge me to a fight? Okay then, kid. Vald Wales, the Demon Smasher, leader of the Saber Vipers, accepts your challenge. If you think you can take me down, then show me what you got. Alrighty. I have no idea what you just said, buddy. So first things first, I'm going to start off with boosting my defense. Alright, now I did that. Okay. That didn't look like it did anything. So we're gonna use a battle scope. This boy's resisting everything. Not like we needed this, but I wanted to do it. I love this song. I love a lot of these songs. That's 500 HP. I shouldn't do this, but we're going to do it. I don't know how much stronger we are compared to him in terms of attack. He resisted whatever it was supposed to do to him. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you upset? Ah, my sternum. All right. Let's go ahead and use a good old tear bomb. My sternum. Bro, I do no damage. Alright, that's not doing a lot of damage, I don't think. Over smash, you know. Only my movement just went down, that's all. That's all you're gonna hear, that song. Oh, staying alive, got an achievement. I don't know why he thought he could beat us. He ain't got no S-crafts. He didn't have no S-crafts. It was an easy fight. Easy wins. Easy wins. We're out here. Bro, we're out here. You didn't think you would win? Do you honestly think he would win? Yes. What? He won. Of course he did. He used 2 S-crafts. What you think was gonna happen? Well, how about that? Looks like you ain't all talk after all. Wasn't expecting you to go at it so hard like that. Evolved, are you okay? Dang, you'll pay for that. Shut up, you idiots. Is this guy even human? Either way, not bad for a warm-up round. For a second there, I considered going all out, but this man said, this man tried to pull a Frieza. I wasn't going all out. Alright. My showdown with that pretty boy is almost here. So I'm gonna let you off the hook this time. How thoughtful of you. So, mind filling us in on the details of the incident now? Sure. You've earned it, I guess. It all happened 5 nights ago. Those blue bums jumped one of our boys. Happened right nearby here, too. Wait, what? It's just like... I'm betting those cowards told you one of their own was attacked the same way. Of course, that's just something that they just pulled out their butt. I should say cheeks. Us saber vipers like to throw down, but we fight like men. You really think we would punk out and jump somebody in the dark? No, we do our jumping in the daytime, and we let you know that you're gonna get jumped. Alright. How badly was this guy hurt? Beaten till his bones were shattered and fractured. Or started to fracture. I thought that said shattered. I got excited. He's in a hospital now. Said it'll be up to a month until he'd be fully recovered. Unlike the Blue Bums guy, he didn't pass out right after the pummeling started. But he took a lot worse of a beating. That's for sure. I see. Huh. So you guys definitely sure that the testaments are the perps. If your guy is conscious right now, he must have seen who got him, yeah? Wait, did he not even see the attackers? Guess not. But it was definitely those blue bums. I bet my life on it. After all, he's like, after all, he was sniped by one of their rocks. Oh yeah, one guy did use a slingshot. A rock? Are you referring to one of the stones that they launch with their slingshots? Dang right I am. That shot knocked him flat on his butt. So the cowards took the chance to rush in and beat him down. He hung in for a bit, then passed out. As far as I'm concerned, the culprits are obvious. That's all I got to tell you. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I couldn't care less about the little details. I'm gonna put an end to that pretty boy and every last one of the blue bums. Nothing else matters at this point. Want to interfere? Be my guest. I'll just have to put you down along with them. Well, he said crush, but I think put down sounds better. You made your point, Vault. Anyways, thanks for our cooperation. I'm sure your statement will be key into solving this case. We'll contact you if we figure anything out. Knock yourselves out, kid. Alright, let's talk to these bums. Alright. The only guys dumb enough to take us on around are the Testaments. Not like I give a dang, though. They're gonna find my death soon enough. Get off your high horses, you punks. We can always turn you into our punching bags if you step out of line. Alright. We don't like talking to a bunch of dogs. The four of you are a bunch of incompetent pups anyways. Now scram. Alright. Just gotta scratch that itch to rampage, you know? I don't give a dang about your stupid investigation, turns out. Not much longer till it starts raining blood around these parts. So you better strap yourselves. Strap yourselves in. Oh yeah. Hey ladies, how long you planning to stick around the downtown district? Because if you're planning to get cozy here, you better be ready to deal with all the thugs just waiting to pounce. Oh my goodness. Once again, Tio is like 14. I think she's 14. Hold on, I gotta check Tio's age because I actually don't remember. Give me a second. I'm looking on Google right now. Yeah, Tio's 14. Yeah, Vald, I'm gonna have to arrest you. You're going to jail. I think Ellie's 19. Anyways, what a heavy-handed statement. I guess that's just his own special way of warning us. Actually, this is a Japanese game. Yeah, this is a Japanese game, so yeah, never mind. I guess it's normal for them, but for the West, it ain't normal. Alright. I don't care what you say. The testaments are behind this, and that's that. If Vald would just give us the orders, we'd land them all a world of hurt. Anything else? Oh, no, there's one more guy. Hey. The heck's gotten you guys so shaken up? I doubt it's what Vald said. Trust me, men like us aren't cowardly enough to ambush somebody in the dark. Like he said, we do it in the daytime! If you're gonna get jumped, you're gonna know about it. Well, this is quite confusing. A member of each group was assaulted. Perhaps they were being untruthful? On second thought, none of them seem to be lying. What, you got toss powers to check to see if someone's lying through the earth? Is something the matter? You still recovering from the fight? Huh? Oh, no, not like that. I had a bunch of what's-it-calls on me, so we tear ball, so I'm good. But, that's not it. I'm fine. Besides, he was going easy on me. I was just thinking that something just doesn't add up. How so? Well, 5 nights ago, members from both groups were assaulted at the same time, but in different locations. Even if they had coincidentally attacked each other simultaneously, with this many people involved, how likely would it be for them to be oblivious to each other's movements? Oh. Huh. You're right. Neither of them are pros at covert operations, so chances are slim to heck. What if one group was ambushed and then retaliated in kind? That wouldn't explain it either. They would have taken precautionary measures to avoid facing retaliation from the enemy. But both sides were taken completely by surprise. Isn't that right, Lloyd? Yeah. That's definitely something off about this case. It feels like we're still missing a crucial piece of the puzzle. Looks like you guys could use a hand. Who is that? Oh, Grace, right? If I remember correctly, I think that's Grace. Oh, aren't you? You're the reporter from the Crossbell Times. Hello, hello. Everyone, we meet again. Cha-ching. Oh, okay, the noise. Yep. Just scored myself a money shot. This is an infringement of our right of privacy. I can't help it. Take pictures for as long as I have, and the camera develops a mind of its own. Who knows? Maybe I'll feature you in my next article. You guys should take it. Yeah, you guys should take any publicity that you can get. I don't think that's how it works. Do you intend to make a mockery of us again? What can I say? You guys seem to be the hit with all the readers. Most importantly, it looks like that you've managed to land yourselves neck deep in another juicy scoop. Maybe you'd be interested in helping out little old me with my next big story. I'll even take you out for a nice meal as thanks for the article from Broke the other day. My treat? No. What makes you think that we'll share information about an ongoing investigation within a civilian? Let alone someone working with the media. Oh, phooey. Don't sweat the details. And here I was thinking that I can treat everyone to some truly delicious Eastern cuisine. And offer you the critical piece of the puzzle for dessert. What? Huh, so that's what you're playing at. Trying to reel us in with the old give and take. Bingo. If you find yourselves getting peckish, I'll be at the Long Tile Tavern near the East Street exit. I'll head over there first and drink all by my lonesome until you arrive. Oh, come to think of it, I haven't properly introduced myself, have I? I'm Grace Lynn. Yep, I remember her name. So I guess I accidentally spoiled who she was because I thought she said her name the first time we saw her. But it's been so long since I've recorded the first couple of parts. Because this is my first time recording in like over a month. So yeah, or 2 months I think. Anyways, I'm Grace Lynn. Grace Lynn, a reporter from the Crossbell Times. But you can call me Miss Grace if you like. Grace Lynn, a reporter from the Crossbell Times. Alright. This whole offer of hers seems shady as heck, but dang. If she didn't lay out some good bait, might be worth seeing her deal. Yeah. Putting her bribery attempt aside for now, we should probably at least hear her out. We can rely on headquarters to assist us, so we should take any help that we can get in this investigation. Agreed. As a reporter, I imagine that she's fairly well informed. But we best be careful what we say in front of her. I agree. She gave the impression that she was ready to strike the moment you let your guard down. Ouch. That was about a harsh assessment. Okay, so that is going to be it for this particular part, guys. 9 hours in. Because the next part, what we're going to do is we are going to talk to everyone because the day has shifted. We progressed the story. I initially thought there was something I need to do. We got to come back here later for a secret. So we will do that. We'll do that at a later day. But right now, what we are going to do is, because I believe everything has changed, because the time has changed, I believe dialogue has changed as well. So we're going to go through all the dialogue. So we're going to go through all the dialogue for next one and then continue the story that way. So that being said, guys, peace.